Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Today we're talking about the case of Judge Tracie Hunter, a story that ends with a judge being physically dragged out of a courtroom to serve a jail sentence. So, why was she sentenced? It all comes down to one felony conviction, having an unlawful interest in a public contract. Here's the breakdown of what happened in Hamilton County, Ohio. Tracie Hunter was elected as a juvenile court judge in 2010, making her the first African American to hold that position in the county. Her supporters saw her as a reformer, someone ready to shake up the system. But her tenure was filled with conflict from the start. The central issue that led to her conviction involved her brother, Stephen Hunter. He worked as a youth corrections officer at the Juvenile Detention Center. In 2013, he was accused of hitting a teen offender and was subsequently fired. Prosecutors alleged that Judge Hunter used her position and authority to improperly demand and receive confidential documents related to her brother's employment case. The accusation was that she wanted to use this information to help her brother get his job back. This act, using her public office for the potential private gain of a family member, formed the basis of the charge. She ended up facing a trial with 9 different felony counts against her. After a lengthy trial, the jury acquitted her of some charges and was deadlocked on others, but they found her guilty on that single count of unlawful interest in a public contract. The judge in her case sentenced her to 6 months in jail. This is where the story gets even more dramatic. Hunter and her legal team filed appeals for years, which delayed her sentence. But in 2019, after all appeals were exhausted, she was ordered to serve her time. In a chaotic and emotional courtroom scene that went viral, Hunter's supporters protested loudly as a bailiff physically lifted her and carried her out of the courtroom to begin her jail sentence. The entire case remains incredibly controversial. Hunter's supporters firmly believe the prosecution was politically and racially motivated. They argue she was an outsider targeted by an established system that wanted her gone, and that the punishment was far too severe for the crime she was convicted of. On the other hand, the prosecution and its supporters maintain that this was a clear case of a public official abusing her power. They argue that her position as a judge made the crime even more serious and that the sentence was a just consequence for breaking the law she swore to uphold. So, in short, Judge Tracie Hunter was sentenced because a jury found her guilty of using her official power to help her brother, a crime that, for many, raised fundamental questions about justice, power, and equality in the American legal system. Thanks so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this complex case? Let us know down in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into legal stories like this one, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.